The number one book that has been selling in China for a very long time is The Three-Body Problem. And that is an interesting book if you know what that book is about. The fact that China is not only allowing it but endorses it. Why is that? If you're talking about a potential contact with an alien species at some point in the future, yes, it's a science fiction book, but it's interesting to me that of all the books, that tends to be number one in China, and by the way, is promoted quite heavily.
What's the gist of it?
I'll say very, very, very briefly because I don't want to give anything away. We receive a message, and we know that within a certain period of time that there is going to be an alien species visiting Earth. They have told us so, and they are on their way. And it goes through the hypothetical of what if situations. Interesting.
What if there was knowledge, Kurt, that was so volatile, so earth-shattering, that the mere knowledge of that getting out could predicate an action that could potentially threaten the entire species? Hypothetically, imagine a scenario where maybe we had 50 years to prepare for something, but now that the cat's out of the bag, that existential action will happen tomorrow. And by the way, we're not ready for it. We're not prepared for it. We don't have a countermeasure. We don't have a capability to counter this. And so from a very real perspective, a national security perspective, the mere fact that you are acknowledging the existence of something may predicate an action or an act that you're not prepared to have right now.
In many ways, I think the word got out within the government that they're showing up in 2027, and we better be prepared. And if not, there's going to be a lot of explaining to do.
So I think there are lots of interesting discoveries, biological, on Earth, and other discoveries in the heavens that those of you who are younger will get to see unfold. You'll have all kind of problems with them, but on balance, it'll be a plus. And it'll make life much more interesting.